What's up guys, Sleepz here with another episode of my Journey to an Ultimate Team. We're going to start this episode off in our transfer list because we have done a bit of trading. I managed to pick up a fresh Zanetti, 88 overall for 535,000 coins. We're going to look to list him up for 585k, making a profit of just over 20,000 coins. Now that price at the time was actually a little bit more than the cheapest buy now, but he is a fresh Zanetti and usually fresh icons go for a little bit more, and he actually also had 99 contracts on him, so I was pretty sure that I could move him for a little bit more than the cheapest buy now. So moving on to today's matches, guys, we are going to go into FUT Champions this time around. Starting the recording, I was 10-2, which is a pretty decent start to the weekend league, so looking to improve upon that, and we are going to be going in with the Calcioa team to start things off. Now, here is Mertens getting on the end of that assist from Marquee with a low-driven finesse shot first time. I don't even think I had to low-driven finesse it, but it's just become such a habit at this point. An easy goal for Mertens to score there. And then right here, Mertens is going to do a couple of defenders in, pass it off to Perisic, who will then cut it back for Dybala, and even though that was on his weak foot, he does manage to score in off of the post. We are actually going to pick up a third goal here, Dybala with a low-driven finesse shot. That actually was the finesse shot that I went for. I didn't expect it to go to the near post, but nonetheless, it creeped in low at that near post, and the keeper could not make the save. And after we went up 3-0, I guess I was kind of all over this guy at this point, and he did not feel that he can win. So we only had to play 31 minutes of football, which is amazing. I love a nice early rage quit in FUT Champions. I don't know why it's showing that I'm only in Bronze 1. You guys saw at the beginning of this that I'm past that a little bug there, but nonetheless, moving on to the next match. Now, this guy has Prime Henry, Alessandrini, which seems to be such a popular card. He's got the Player of the Month, Sane, and just a strong overall team. Now, this game, Henry was kind of a problem, and it's probably the first time that I had problems dealing with Henry. All the other times I would say I contained him fairly well, but in this game he proved to be a little bit of a thorn in the side. Nonetheless, we are awarded a penalty. Perisic is going to go down the middle, the keeper dives, and we do take a lead in this one. However, you guys see just literally a minute later is when this chance comes, and it is straight from kickoff, and I just have to do better defending this kickoff goals. Like, I don't care if it's a glitch or not. I need to foul somebody. I need to put my body in front. I got to do something to stop conceding them, because if I don't concede those goals, I could be up 2-0 because we do respond pretty much straight away, and we have a little bit of breathing room. However, in this next clip, you guys see that is a huge mistake for me, and it kind of makes me want to get rid of Lichtsteiner. Like, I didn't have too many complaints about him, and I kind of still don't. Sometimes the physical part of it is very nice, but you see a mistake from Lichtsteiner, it does lead to him to me conceding and him drawing level. I feel like if I had somebody like Florenzi there, maybe his touch is a little bit better, and I can get away with dribbling out of the back or passing out of the back a little bit more consistently with Florenzi. But I don't know. We'll see what we do with that whole situation. I don't think Lichtsteiner's bad, and to be honest, I kind of did put him in a bad situation that led to a goal. So anyway, you guys see he does go up 3-2. That was another mistake for me. I think I was controlling either Chiellini or Benatia, and I tried to just pass it horizontally across my back four. He intercepted with Henry, and he scored, making it 3-2, and that is what decided the game. So if we break down the goals that I conceded in that game, guys, the first one was a kickoff goal, the second one was a mistake, and the third one was also a mistake. So if I just remove those mistakes from my game, I'm walking out of there with a 2-0 win, but I can't really complain. I made the mistakes, and in FUT Champs, if you make mistakes, usually your opponent will capitalize, and usually you will lose games. So we lose 3-2, unfortunate, but like I said, I can't complain, and we are the ones that could create the first chance in this one, but he does manage to save it. There, we do get bailed out by Asenjo. That was a great shot from Eriksen towards the near post, and this is what I'm saying. This is another mistake, and to be honest, I kind of play Pep Guardiola style lately in FIFA. I kind of find that to cover up my defensive frailties, I keep the ball a lot and just try to like pick my opponent apart and eventually get in there with some tiki-taka and get a goal going in. But yeah, sometimes it will lead to mistakes like the one you guys saw there. Wilfried Zaha fortunately did not capitalize. We do eventually go up 1-0, and then we are taken down in the area from Valencia. And lately, my penalty taking has just been very suspect, guys. I just don't know. I'm not consistent enough. It literally feels like a 50-50 toss-up when I go up to the spot. I got to do better. I got to just get the ice-cold nerves and put those away, but fortunately for us, the penalty miss didn't matter, and we do walk away with a 1-0 win, which is something you don't really see very often in FIFA, just a 1-0er. So moving on to the next match, this guy actually has the Prime Overmars playing striker. I've seen that a couple times. He also was fortunate enough to get himself a red inform Eriksen, and then right here, that is a good opportunity from Eriksen himself, but the keeper does keep it this one level at 0-0. And then right here, a decent opportunity for a 9-goal. We try to do the overpowered low-driven finesse shot, but that time Courtois did manage to get low quick enough and keep that one out. And then right here, we are going to finally break the deadlock. There is Perisic holding off his man, and that one is going to go in off of the post. We are going to cross this one in. It's going to fall kindly to Marquisio. There is Courtois yet again with a very, very big save. And you guys see here, we're kind of dominating this match. All the chances are coming from me. There's a good opportunity for Dybala. Maybe the angle a little tight. That one looked like it actually almost squeezed between Courtois' legs, but he just about managed to keep that one out. Mertens again is going to play in Dybala. Dybala just cannot finish it. That's an unlikely angle, A, and B, that's on his weak foot, so I didn't really expect too much from him. But in the dying minutes, this guy was, a bit desperate to get the ball, and he plays the offside trap. We're going to just put that one into the area. Mertens is easily going to tap that one into the empty net, and then the 85th minute, 2-0. That is a GG. There was no way I was going to allow him to get back into this game, so we win that one. So far from today's matches, we have played 4 and managed to win 3, so not bad. We are just 1 win out from silver 1. So moving on to the last match of the episode, the Serie A guys are going to go out there and try to give us another dub. And this guy has Martial up top along with Gabriel Jesus. Honestly, the most common players you're going to see. He actually has the Path to Glory Bakayoko and a decent back line. So I knew this game was not going to be easy. This is just your typical sweaty weekend league team. He does go up 1-0 just 2 minutes in. This is essentially a kickoff goal. And like I said, kickoff goals, I just have to remove them because he goes up 1-0 early and immediately we're chasing the game. In this next clip, that is just an amazing cross to Gundogan, who takes a very nice first touch, and once he's in that area, he's just definitely going to score that. That's just a standard FIFA finesse shot. Mertens definitely had the opportunity to kind of bring us back into this game in the 55th minute, but he puts that one wide, not even on target from a decent range. What is going on? I needed a clutch goal right there, Mertens. And then I give away another penalty, which seems to be like a recurring trend in the past couple of episodes. The penalty goes in somehow. I kind of felt like I dove the correct direction, but it went in. And like I said, we have to score there with Mertens, and then this game could be different. It could be 2-1. Maybe I never even give away that penalty, and we're essentially have a chance, but it was too little too late. That goal came too late. There was no way I was going to score 2 in 10 minutes, and we are unfortunately going to drop that win. So we didn't manage to make silver 1. I have 23 matches of FUT Champs to play today, which I'm not looking forward to doing. That is a lot of FIFA for me in one day. But we're going to end this episode hopefully on a good note. We're going to do this week's marquee matchups, which I haven't gotten around to doing, but we're going to go ahead and do them now. The rewards were decent for the first 2. This first one, Napoli-Juve, very easy, just 1 Napoli player, 1 Juve player. The rest was basically filled up with Calcio, and I just put a random player at right back. That is the good one that gave us a 15k pack. This Porto-Benfica one, it was also a decent pack, giving us a rare mixed players pack, which is actually 3 goals and 3 silvers, and it's all rare, so that is not a bad pack at all. And I had ample players here. I just did a bunch of different leagues because honestly, after doing a lot of the SBCs from Black Friday and Cyber Monday, I'm kind of running semi-low on players. Like, I don't have as many players from like the bad leagues, and I don't really want to use too many players from the good leagues, so doing these SBCs is becoming a little bit more challenging. But anyway, moving on to this next one. This one is for a small gold players pack, which isn't all that great, but I just did these last 2 essentially because the overall reward for it was good. I think it was like a rare Electrum players pack, and that pack gives you 6 gold, 6 silver, and they're all rare. So I think that's a pretty decent pack to go ahead and try and do. This last one, very easy. I had plenty of the players I needed, and then the back 4, I just had to fill in Smalling for chemistry's sake because it actually had quite a high chemistry requirement, being 90 overall. So we get a rare consumables pack there. Like I said, I would basically just fill these out regardless of how good the reward was because I wanted this right here, a rare Electrum players pack that is actually very decent. And we're going to go ahead and open up these packs now. So starting off with the 15k pack, I'm going to do this one first because this is the only pack we're going to open that has consumables. All the rest are players only. We do not get a boards. We get a center mid. It is going to be a Brazilian, and it is none other than Allen. So not very good at start, but this is probably the pack that I was looking least forward to opening. So now that we have that out of the way, we're going to go ahead and store everything that is not a duplicate and consumables and move on to the next pack. Now, I'm hoping for some luck, guys. I have seen some decent marquee matchups luck on other people's Road to Glories and on Twitter in general, and so far I don't think the marquee matchups have paid out like once. I can't remember one time where we did marquee matchups and I actually felt like yes, like I packed like maybe a player at least that's worth like maybe 50k or something. That has yet to happen, so I'm hoping eventually it will happen. In this next pack, we finally do get a boards player in the rare mixed player pack, and it is going to be a Brazilian goalkeeper, and it is Ederson, which I have packed I think 2 or 3 times times now. He does go for a little bit, maybe like 5,000 or 6,000 coins, but at this point, like I said, I think last episode or the episode before, I'm just going to keep all these 83s and 82s just in case those FUT SBCs are really cool and I want a FUT player, because if they do it like last year, there's going to be like SBC exclusive players that hopefully I can get with some of these players in the club. So moving on to this last pack, guys, this is the best pack, and we don't even get a boards player. It is Ruiz, who is 82 overall, which is the highest you can get without it being a boards player, but obviously that is not what we're looking for. The last pack, I'm not even going to really bother talking over because it's nothing special. It's just a rare consumables pack, but that's going to be it for this episode, guys. I hope you're all enjoying this series. Please leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching.